चमकीला starring दिलजीत दोसांझ एंड परिणीति चोपड़ा directed by इम्तियाज अली रिलीज होने वाली है नेटफ्लिक्स पर एंड द हाइप अराउंड द मूवी इज रियल क्योंकि ट्रेलर और म्यूजिक ने तो काफी इम्प्रेस किया है। बट आज के वीडियो में हम जानेंगे हु वॉज अमर सिंह चमकीला एंड हिज वाइफ अमरजोत, the singer husband and wife duo around which the story of this movie revolves. How was Chamkila's music way ahead of its time and what led to the brutal assassination of him and his wife? Hello, my name is Bhumi and you are watching Jagran English. पंजाब का एल्विस प्रेस्ली कहा जाने वाला चमकीला was born on July 1, 1960 as Dhani Ram in Ludhiana's Dugri village. He was born to a Dalit family and life for him was hard and so he worked as a labourer to make ends meet. His passion for music made him join a local drama group and by the age of just 16, he had mastered harmonium and tumbi. Dhani Ram started working for a famous local folk singer Surinder Shinda and from setting up the stage to writing song lyrics, he did everything to stay connected with his passion for music. And soon he started writing songs for Shinda himself and a golden opportunity came during the 1980s. Shinda, the singer that Dhani Ram was working for, went on a solo tour to Canada and that left him an opportunity to not just pen the lyrics but also record some songs in his own voice. He, along with Shinda's duet partner, released 4 songs. This marked the end of Dhani Ram and birth of Amar Singh Chamkila. The duo was an instant hit and the demand for their performances at weddings and other events was blooming. But this duo of Chamkila and Sonia split up after Chamkila demanded an equal compensation for his performance, since Sonia was getting a larger share. Now enters Amarjeet Kaur in the scene. A very talented singer, she was rapidly gaining popularity. But it is the collaboration of Chamkila and Amarjot that changed their lives forever. Now, what was so special about Chamkila that connected him with the people of Punjab? His lyrics deeply resonated with the men of Punjab. He used to write about extramarital affairs, relationship, alcohol and drug use, weapons, etc. You might be thinking that these are all the bad things to write about. But in the society of that time, all of this was very much a reality and hence it impacted people so much. To the extent that he did 366 shows in just 365 days. Talking about his lyrics, he wrote about things that are still considered a taboo, and this obviously was leading to a very dangerous fate for him. The conservatives saw him as a ganda artist who was spoiling the youth through his music. But in reality, these were all the habits of men at that time. Chamkila and Amarjot's album Jeeja Lak Minle in 1980 and Hik Ute So Jave in 1981 gave so many hits. Now coming back to the controversial things that he wrote about. His album Jeeja Lak Minle was exclusively based on the Jeeja Sali relationships. Now even though Chamkila's songs were deemed as vulgar, his songs were everywhere in Punjab. I feel his music covered aspects of people's desires and fantasies, discussions on which otherwise was not possible. He covered themes that nobody wanted to talk about but very much existed. Why else would he have such a mass appeal in Punjab? Now it is not that he gained popularity because of his vulgar lyrics, but the composition of his songs and his ability to own up the stage was way ahead of his time. Chamkila was not the first singer who would sing about these things, but he was definitely the first one to do it out so loud and open. And openly exposing these deep hidden desires of men made him a villain for the conservatives of the society. On March 8, 1988, Chamkila and his wife Amarjot were shot dead in Mahismapur village while they were on their way to perform at a function. The murder case remains unsolved till today. Doesn't this entire story remind you of some other artist? Sidhu Moosewala met a very similar fate. But even after decades of his death, Chamkila is still a very popular name in Punjab. I looked over Spotify and he has over 4 lakh active monthly listeners till today. Art truly transcends time and all other barriers. Now moving on, Chamkila is set to release and I have high hopes from it. I am hoping that Imtiaz Ali dwells deep into not just Chamkila's rise to fame but also why was he so famous yet controversial. A.R. Rahman's music in the movie has been a blessing, especially after the kind of music Bollywood has been releasing lately. Diljit Dosanjh as Chamkila and Parinidhi Chopra as Amarjot looks promising. What are your expectations from the movie? Let us know in the comments, and for more such interesting videos, follow Jagran English.